Hi everyone, Dave here again. It's been a while since my last video. I don't do them as frequently as I would like to, but I thought I'd cover a few different things today. And obviously, everyone likes to know what's going on the local market. Right now, obviously, it's the moving time frame. There are people selling and people buying, and things are moving on, and I think that's good. Interest rates, of course, have come down, and whether you're VA or conventional depends on your FICO score, of course, but you're looking in the mid to low fives on your VAs. Conventional a little bit higher, they're just about 6%. Again, it just depends on the FICO score and the lender that's out there. As of, I've got my stats here real quick because those are always good. As of 12:41 this afternoon, new listings in the last 7 days of 423. Pretty good. Price decreases. This is interesting. 571 homes have gone down. I know a lot of people like to get settled in before school starts. So that's going to be happening here June, July, because kids go back to school in August. So think about that. And that's probably a reason some of these people are lowering their prices, trying to get that taken care of. Under contracts in the last 7 days, 192 sold properties. So these are ones that they've gone through the whole kit and caboodle and now have closed. Transferred title 293. So there you go. That's as of 12:41 this afternoon. Now, as of the end of May, this is a little bit different. These are statistics for the whole Front Range here that are part of our Pikes Peak Association of Realtors. The average sales price as of the end of May, $557,050. Wow, that's pretty amazing. The median, so from the lowest to the highest, the number in the middle came in at 499. So that kind of gives you an idea. And again, that's a monthly statistic that comes out. And if you'd like a copy of that, you can get a hold of me through my email. Okay, I mentioned something a little bit different. So I'm going to promote something to everyone here on the Front Range. Pikes Peak Regional Emergency Preparedness Safety Guide. This is great because it talks about it gives you ideas not only for first aid, personal safety, your grab bags for grabbing and going in case of a national disaster, fire, whatever might happen, because we've had those here. Um, what to put into those bags, how to compile them. Really, they got checklists for that in here. It's really great. Also, I think something that's really important, the phone numbers for all your emergency, whether it's well, we already know the 911 number, but all your police stations, Falcon, Gold Hill, Sand Creeks, Stetson Hills, Fountain Police, Monument Police, all of this stuff. Colorado road conditions, El Paso County Health, this whole thing. This is well worth it. So to get yourself a copy, well, you can either give me a call, but I prefer if you would take care of this yourself. You can get a hold of the Pike Peak Regional Office of Emergency Management. That's on Mark Dabbling. The phone number 719-385-57, excuse me, 5957. And you can get yourself a copy. These are free. These are really great. I highly recommend this for all households. Now, something else that's a little bit different. Um, I don't think I've mentioned this in the past, and that's about the home equity conversion mortgage. Now, some people call it a reverse mortgage because in a way it really is. I never did like the idea of the reverse mortgage long ago. I have since gone to 4 different training classes to really understand more about it. Now, in 1989, they changed quite a bit. And of course, if you're 62 years or older, you can use one of these. And what it is when you have a home, well, let me just read some of the benefits of this. It's really great. Home ownership, homeowners retain full ownership of the property. So let's say that you have a $500,000 home. And one of the benefits, by the way, is you put down, say, 50, 60%, or you already have the equity in your house. You can turn around and refinance that where you are getting the monthly income. They pay off the rest of the mortgage, and now the new mortgage loan is where they're paying you every month. So instead of you saving your house, paying it off, giving to the kids, when you pass away, and now they have the equity of that house, which was 500, now maybe it's $1 million. So they're going, this is great. I got all this money now. I can go blow it on whatever or excuse me, use it on whatever I want. Why don't you do that for yourself and have that income? Take care of medical issues for yourself as we all get older, unfortunately. Whether it's buying a new car or just fixing up the house, but having that cash for yourself instead of just giving it away with a free home to your kids down the road. So that's really, really important. So you retain now. If let's say that reaches that point where the loan matures, you continue to live in your home irregardless, and it stops there. So this is really good. All right. There are no monthly payments. I think I mentioned that. The home equity conversion mortgage is a non-recourse loan. So borrowers will never owe more than the value of the house. Yay. That's huge. Again, I'm only going to give you a few clips here just for the sake of time. If you want to get in touch with me and get more information in regards to this, please do. Be glad to give you a hand on that. Now, in the past, this is a good one. In the past, there were just two ways of owning a home. One was a conventional loan and making mortgage payments, and two was just to pay off the whole loan, the whole house, and not have a payment. Again, there you are sitting there on your equity, which gains every year, and then you give it away, and that's never a good idea. So anyway, there's a lot to it. A real quick synopsis. All right, using a home equity conversion mortgage, you can purchase a home. So even if you're not in the house that you want to be in now, maybe you have steps and you want a ranch style home. You can use this to buy a home and get paid. That is it's amazing. Um, Pay a fraction of the home for the purchase price. You own the own home. You make no mortgage payments. You pay only your property taxes, your insurance, and if you have an HOA, you'll be paying for your HOA. You just have to prove that you can take care of those issues. You maintain all rights of ownership and you preserve capital. You can take some of your, let's say you've got a home now that you have some equity in, you take part of your funds to buy the new home with the H home equity conversion mortgage and put the rest into a line of credit. So whatever that, if it's a 6% or 7%, I'm just guessing on the interest rate, where they're paying you back on, or excuse me, let me say that again. If it's a 6 or 7% interest rate that they're charging you on the reverse mortgage, that is also the same number that they use to pay you monthly on the line of equity, which is great. So that grows really fast for you as well. So two different benefits there. Anyway, again, if you want information on that, give me a call. I'll be glad to plug you in with the right people and go from there. Something else, there are a lot of people, we have a lot of military, for instance, that come in and they'll buy a property and keep it as a portfolio. And that has been happening for many, many years. And there are a lot of people that just buy extra homes for rentals for retirement for the future as well. There are many different changes that our illustrious state of government has decided to do. I've got a huge the laws, the rules are changed, and now it's really not real friendly to the landlord. I'm just going to mention a couple of them here. This is Senate Bill 24-094. The landlord must maintain any appliance that is provided to the tenant during the tenancy, while they're in the property. Now, you do not have to provide appliances, by the way, but if you do, that really comes into play. Landlord must respond to the tenant with the following information within these timelines. So if there's something that's going on within 24 hours, then the condition materially interferes with the tenant's life, health, or safety, items must be repaired or replaced within 7 days of receiving the notification. If you can get a contractor to respond, give you a bid, or get 2 or 3 bids from 2 or 3 contractors and get that done within 7 days, good luck. We're not seeing that at all. Here's something else that happens. Let's say you're renting a property, it has 3 bedrooms or maybe 4 bedrooms. Something happens to the property, water heater, furnace, something drastic happens, roof repair, and the people have to move out while the repairs are being made. Let's see. Well, you're going to inform, this is interesting. Provide the tenant with a comparable unit at no cost to the tenant. Ouch. Located within 5 miles of the tenant's unit unless the new unit is substantially cheaper, then it cannot be more than 10 miles away. Anyway, and if there is no unit available, the landlord must select the nearest available unit. And by the way, this is all at the landlord's expense, everything. The unit must include the same number of beds that are in the rental unit. The unit must include a refrigerator, freezer, range oven, stove. The landlord must provide per diem for daily meals and everything else that they need for each tenant. Minimum of $69 per person. It is just what this does, and it gets worse from there. But I can give you a copy of that if you want that. I can give you a printout. Um, but what happens is, as a landlord, uh, you are in dire straits of going financially bankrupt if you're not careful. So I just want to let you know these are new rules that are in effect as we speak. As an owner of an investment property, if you want to get information on how 13 of these different laws, I can email the acts to you and you can read that. So that's all I really wanted to give you right now. Sorry, that's a little scary at first, but you need to know these to protect yourself. So thank you very much. You've got my information on the website, David Robbins with Remax Properties, 719-332-9967. Thanks. Have a good one.